Hey, wait. Are you giving me head today? Okay.
Wait a minute. Are we having sex tonight?
No.
Babe, we having sex tonight?
Sex.
Yeah, sex.
X-E-X.
Yeah.
No.
That's how you do it. I'm not joking right now. You came out to eat and you ate $20 worth of food. Am I right or am I wrong?
Okay. Well, you want me to order
Did you
something
did you
else?
not
I didn't even
eat?
order dessert.
You
want me
ordered
to
the
go order
bowl
dessert?
and you ordered the hash browns, and that's
Yes.
$18.75. Look it,
A bowl.
$18.75 with taxes. It was $3.86. So I'm just breaking it down. Split that up. $3.86. Half of that is almost $2. I'm thinking like $1.80 or something like that. So you owe $20.
It doesn't even matter what I order, why I didn't order. What I'm saying, why would I have to pay even half of it when you're here? That's what you're here for.
I'm here. I asked you, did you want to go out to eat with me? I didn't
Yeah.
say I was gonna pay.
Oh, okay.
Is that
That's
common
what it
sense?
is.
Do you just go and sit down at restaurants
Okay, so
and
you
just
wanna
figure
be
that they're gonna
put
pay
in-
for
You
you?
just want to be put in the friend zone, right? Not even that. If I, you know what? Here, whatever. I don't care.
What are you acting all? Why are you acting all weird like that?
I'm not acting weird. Just pay.
No,
for
you
it.
got a little
Just
stank
pay for it.
attitude.
Yes, of course I'm gonna have an attitude.
See, I'm gonna tell you where I was a gentleman at.
Men are really waking up to women's games and how they take advantage of them, especially when it comes to the dating and mating market. I can count on one hand how many times I took women out on a nice date, dinner, somewhere fancy, and I got sex afterwards. You know how many times? 0. Especially it was like a first or second date, that little beginning stage. Guys, the future of dating will be too many men will realize, wait a minute, if I take you out to eat, if I take you over here, if I do all these different things, what am I going to get in return? Is there going to be a happy ending? And a lot of these women, they're going out with guys, unfortunately, who they aren't really sexually attracted to, who they're not really into, who they don't plan on sleeping with. And things are getting around, word is getting around, and guys are starting to either split the check or telling these women, hey, let's go meet at a park, let's go up for a coffee. Or I tell guys to do, just invite a girl straight to your place, have a bottle of wine, cook some dinner. And if she doesn't want to do that, if she's like, well, I want to meet over here, or I want to meet at a nice restaurant, I know a nice place that I really want to go. If she starts suggesting fancy things where you got to start coming out of your pocket just to entertain her and have her around, just cut her off. It's a no-go, because it's not going to be worth it. Now, every woman is for sale. Every woman has a price tag, but us men, we're the consumers. So we honestly dictate the market and how it should be ran. It's just too many simps, it's too many thirsty guys who are overvaluing women, who are giving women all these different things without them earning it. See, what will happen soon, and it's already happening now, guys are getting hip to the games, the tactics that women pull, oh, I'm a good girl, take me out to eat, take me somewhere nice, and the guys think he's getting a good deal. And then after that, the woman is just dipping off and ghosting him. Or she's saying, oh, I'm not feeling it. How many times have you heard that? Comment down below. You take a woman out, you guys have a good time, she's laughing and smiling, and then she gives you a hug and maybe a kiss on the cheek, and then you text her, hey, I had a great time, or she texts you when she gets home or the next morning and says, hey, I'm just not feeling a connection. Or, hey, you're a cool guy, but it was nice hanging out with you. I just don't feel it. I'm just, I'm not at a place in my life where I really want to date. Code word that I'm not really into you physically. See, women know what they do, guys. It's just up to you to switch things around, to do things so you can get a better outcome when it comes to dealing with these women. Because most of them are not into you physically. They don't really care about hanging out with you. They don't even care about giving you any sex. Now, there's a small percentage who you're going to run into who you don't have to take out at all. Who all you have to do is just say, hey, come over to this park. Hey, I'm over here. Hey, you want to come over and watch a movie? Yes, for the first date, for the first time. That's what dating is going to be moving forward in the coming years. Guys realizing, man, is the juice even worth the squeeze of me taking you out somewhere nice and me not getting anything in return, not getting any sex? And is that really worth it? I'm basically rolling the dice. Heck, I might as well just break out $50, $60, just give it to you and say, hey, you want to come over my place so we can, knock some boots so I can blow your back out? That's what you might as well do. The future of dating will be guys, will be straightforward, will be direct, and we'll start letting these women know, hey, this is what I'm looking for. Are you on board? And if she says, oh, no, I'm good, hey, it's on to the next, and it's on to the next, because that's what it really is out here, guys. It's a numbers game when it comes to dealing with these women. If you deal with one, if you have tunnel vision for one, and you think, oh, she's a cool girl, I really want to get to know her. I think I see her something, a relationship or long term. What's going to happen is she's going to take advantage of you. This is why, guys, you only give benefits. You only give those dates. You only give meals to women who have earned their keep. You don't just show up at a job the first week or two or first few months and you just want a raise. You don't do that, right? You go to the job, you put in your work. You got to show up on time. You have to do all these different tasks. You have to do paperwork. You got to qualify in order to get a raise at the end of the year. So why aren't we doing that to women? I am. Why aren't you guys qualifying them? Why aren't you saying, okay, listen, let's do this, let's do that. You go for a walk in the park. Maybe she comes and watches you at a sporting event. Maybe she, participates in a hobby that you like to do free of charge. And then if she continues to come around, if she gives you sex, if she acts right, if she does things she's supposed to do, then great. We can go off an ice cream cone. I can get you a hamburger off the dollar menu. I go to Wendy's to get you some chicken nuggets for $1. Listen, that's how it has to be. Because coming out with these grand gestures like your grandfather and your great-grandfather used to do to your great-grandmother and your great-grandmother, listen, that's null and void. That's not good. Because your grandparents, your grandmother, they didn't have phones. They didn't have all these dudes with all these different options, right? They had one person that they saw, and that was your grandfather, and guess what? Or your father, and boom. They hung out one time, and he was smashing, and that was his woman. Now, you hang out with a woman once, you guys go on a nice date, she'll smile in your face, and you will never hear from her again. This is why it's good to split these checks. It's good to invite women straight to your place. Yes, nothing's wrong with that. And if she's into you, she's going to cooperate and she's going to make it happen. Matter of fact, you know if she's really into you, she just straight comes to your place. If she's like, okay, cool, I'm down. Because there are going to be a lot of women who are going to do that. They're going to be like, yeah, I want to do that. But the women who aren't into you, you know what they're going to do? They're going to say, well, how about we go out to a nice place? How about we go out to dinner? You're like, why? You know why? Because she's not into you and she wants to charge you a fee. See, dating is so fun for women because they get to use as many thirsty guys as they can. Don't let them use you. Don't let them take advantage of you, because women are on the prowl everywhere, trying to build their roster, trying to build their guys so they can use and take advantage of. If you're not getting anything out of that deal, it's not worth it. The juice is not worth the squeeze. And you might think, oh, she looks good, she's cute. Oh, I want to, see where things go. And you taking her out. Guess what? As you're taking on all those dates, you know who's blowing her back out? A guy who's doing nothing for her. A guy who isn't taking women on those dates. This is why, guys, you got to make women earn it. If they don't earn their keep, if they don't earn your time, attention, your resources, your dates, it's not worth it. Because guess what? She won't even appreciate it. If you take a woman to a nice restaurant, let's say it costs $75 total the first date. What you think she's going to want the second date? Something greater, $90, $100. Then what you think she's going to want the third date? $100, $125. It's going to be more. You can't start at a first date $75 and then drop all the way down to a coffee date. She's going to look at you like, dude, that was weird because you switched things up. Listen, you have to be consistent. You have to be straightforward. And you can't be afraid to lose these women. You got to let them know, listen, this is where we're going to meet. This is what we're going to do. And if you're not down with it, okay, cool. And if she tries to change plans or she tries to flake or reschedule, get rid of her. This is how we take control back in the dating and mating game, guys. This is how we set the stage as men, because it comes through us. We're the consumers. We set the stage. We have to lay the groundwork. We have the blueprint. So don't allow women to dictate and tell you how things are going to run. Because anytime a woman tries to do things her way, it will always benefit her, and it will never benefit you. You will never get any sex. You will never get any of that. She'll throw you in a friend zone. She'll do all these different things because she's not feeling you. Listen, she knew she wasn't feeling you from the jump. When you guys went out on that date, she knew she didn't want to have sex with you. She knew she didn't like you. She knew she didn't plan on seeing you again. Listen, women have lots of guys that they do like this. Don't allow them to do that to you.